Lady Rams Volleyball on WMIX and WMIXSports.com, where you can watch or listen from any device. The Lady Rams on WMIX Sports are powered by the official voice of Rams Athletics, Community First Bank of the Heartland. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Lady Rams Volleyball is also sponsored in part by the Medicine Shop of Mount Vernon, Ford Square and King City Chrysler. You can count on us. Red Lake College. Save thousands on your college education. Log on to rlc.edu. State Farm Insurance Agent Tony Wilt. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Second Chance Auto on Route 142 East in Mount Vernon. Banterra Bank. Good Samaritan Regional Health Center. Raising a hospital. Raising the bar. Winning Edge. Schmidt Ford of Salem. And also by the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois. Landers Collision Centers of Mount Vernon and Salem. Schmidt Chevrolet of Mount Vernon. All Stars and Stitches. Central Christian Church, and People's National Bank. It's time to join Chris Hugo and Danny Czerwinski for Lady Rams Volleyball from the Ford Square WMIX Sports Mobile Studios. The Landers Collision Center's pregame show starts now.
And good evening from Changnon Gymnasium. Glad to have you tonight for Lady Rams Volleyball. Non-conference action against the Salem Lady Wildcats. Good evening. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski alongside for your Landers Collision Center's pregame show. Big or small, Landers fixes and details them all. Of course, Landers Collision Centers of Mount Vernon and Salem, oddly enough, our pregame show sponsor. Tonight should be a good one between the Mount Vernon Lady Rams, who are 5-4, 1-2 in the South 7 Conference. And, of course, the Salem Lady Wildcats, a little bit of a different record, of course, 9-3 on this season out of the tough Apollo Conference. Salem may have more wins, but anytime you get two geographic rivals together like this, anything can happen.
Well, it was a close match last year at Changnon Gym up in Salem in the fall, and I think Salem prevailed in that one actually in 3 sets. But now you turn around a different year. Salem 9-3, very athletic team, very gritty from the scouting reports of people and officials I've talked to coming into this match. So Mount Vernon's going to have their work cut out for them this week. Salem here at home and have to go on the road to Cahokia later on.
Have to go on the road indeed. Of course, that'll be a Thursday night matchup. Unfortunately, we will be unable to be there due to our commitments to the St. Louis Rams. Of course, the Rams and 49ers will be on AM 940 that night as part of our St. Louis Rams package. So, unfortunately, we will not be making the trek.
Somebody has to win that game. Oh, Rams 49ers. They couldn't win yesterday. Neither one.
That was brutal yesterday, wasn't it?
Not really.
Of course, that was it was good football last year, though. Series, I believe, went 1-0-1 for the Rams in favor of that one. But all in all, unfortunately, not making the trip to Cahokia on Thursday night. But you can find our broadcast schedule for Lady Rams Volleyball online at WMIXSports.com. That's also where you'll watch tonight's game. Avery Barton will have the camera angles on there for you. Here on WMIX 940, of course, it's Holly Carroll back at our Mount Vernon studio. We'll take a break here on your Landers Collision Center's pregame show. When we come back, we'll talk about the underclass matches here tonight. This is Lady Rams Volleyball from WMIX Sports.
Hi, this is Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. Now is a great time to move your account to Community First Bank. With our new One account offering the highest interest rate in the market, free checking, and CD specials delivered by people you know and trust, why would you not bank with the market leader in Jefferson County? We offer 5 locations with 7 ATMs and have been serving the Jefferson County market since 1906. Stop in and see why our bank is the fastest growing bank in Jefferson County. Community First Bank. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC.
The tradition of fine vehicles and great service continues at Second Chance Auto. They've been providing quality cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs for families like yours for over 33 years, and many are priced under $10,000. Plus, most have a 3-month or a 3,000-mile warranty. Bank-rate financing available with instant approval. No gimmicks, no pressure, just honest deals on great vehicles from your friends and neighbors at Second Chance Auto, living and contributing back to the community they serve. Located on Route 142 East in Mount Vernon, call 244-458.
Protect yourself and the ones you love by getting a flu shot at the Medicine Shop Pharmacy. It's the smart and healthy thing to do. Just walk right in. No appointment is necessary, and no prescription from the doctor is required. The shot is no cost to Medicare primary beneficiaries, Part B. Here's pharmacist and pharmacy owner Eric Black.
We have a seasonal flu shot event, which is not just one day, but usually 4 or 5 days that we schedule nurses to come in and give shots. I can also give shots to anybody who can't make those specific days, for example.
The Medicine Shop is also offering flu shot clinics. Here are the dates. Get your flu vaccine between 9 a.m. and 6 p.m. on Tuesday, September 24th, and Thursday, October 3rd. Monday, October 7th, and Tuesday, October 8th. If you're homebound, every effort will be made to schedule a home visit. Call us if you require the service. The Medicine Shop Pharmacy, 2339 Broadway in Mount Vernon, or call 618-242-8776.
Jim, are you interested in a career in the culinary arts but can never afford the high cost of the cooking school? Ridley College has a low-cost recipe for success. For as little as $5,500 per year, you can get a quality culinary arts education in your own backyard. That even includes books, tuition, class fees, and supplies. Learn to master domestic fare, pastry, and foreign cuisine in Ina, Illinois. Save thousands on a culinary arts education at Ridley College. For more information, log on to rlc.edu/culinary arts.
America is a nation on wheels. Everyone has at least one automobile. We use them for shopping, work, everything we do. But they can be a threat. Some accidents can't be prevented. Your professional Pekin Insurance Agency, Page Insurance on Crownview in Mount Vernon, can help protect you from a large financial loss when an accident happens. Call Page Insurance today at 247,000 about low-cost auto insurance and insurance. Ask them about the many money-saving discounts that are available. Depend on your hometown professionals. Pekin Insurance.
Your home for the Mount Vernon Rams is WMIX Sports, powered by Community First Bank.
And we welcome you back, of course, inside Changnon Gymnasium tonight. The Mount Vernon Lady Rams and the Salem Lady Wildcats. It is volleyball action here tonight. This is your Landers Collision Center's pregame show. Landers Collision Centers in Mount Vernon and Salem. They've actually expanded both facilities within the past year. Check out the all-new Landers Collision Centers in Mount Vernon and Salem online at landersauto.com. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski tonight. Avery Barton with us as well. Holly Carroll back at our Mount Vernon studio, getting you set for the Mount Vernon Lady Rams and the Salem Lady Wildcats. Of course, they split the underclass matches. I have Mount Vernon winning the freshman match 25-17, 25-19. Salem took the junior varsity contest 25-17, 22-25, and 25-20. We'll sneak in a soccer score. Rams soccer got a big win today over Centralia. I believe I copied it down right, 4-2. You can find that score on our Twitter page at WMIX Sports, should you like to give us a follow on there. So glad to have you with us tonight. Should be a good matchup between the Mount Vernon Lady Rams and the Salem Lady Wildcats. Lady Rams freshmen, of course, finished second this past weekend in the Salem freshman tournament. But all in all, Lady Rams are coming off a nice win against Marion on Thursday night.
Very good win on Thursday night here against Marion. That's a nice win there, as Mount Vernon comes out and plays well. And the thing about it is you have another tough week here, 2 matches where Salem's a rival, even though they're not in the same conference, they're just to the north. You always want to beat somebody like that. You got to go to a very tough place to play Cahokia on Thursday evening. So this is not an easy week as Mount Vernon tries to keep the momentum going here on the box of the hardwood.
Well, and of course, Changnon Gymnasium, the place to be tonight for exciting volleyball action. It's the Mount Vernon Lady Rams. It is the Salem Lady Wildcats. It's coming up in just a bit. We need to take a break on your Landers Collision Center's pregame show. When we come back, we'll talk more about high school volleyball in Southern Illinois. This is Lady Rams Volleyball from WMIX Sports.
High school sports are back, and your source for scores is WMIXsports.com. Also, find archived local sports broadcasts, video highlights, national sports headlines, and more right at your fingertips. Listen and watch live WMIX sports broadcasts from your desktop or any mobile device. Need to score? Want to see a sick dunk? Miss a game? Didn't get up in time for the Saturday sports show? That's right. It's all at WMIXsports.com. Another free service from Withers Broadcasting. WMIXsports.com.
Here's Jeff Schmidt for Schmidt Chevrolet of Mount Vernon.
We've got the all-new 2014 Chevy Silverado in, and it is a remarkable truck. We're very, very excited about it. A completely new truck with an option of a 6.5-foot bed on the crew cab, which is a feature that a lot of our customers really like. The ride and the handling of this truck is just second to none. It's the most fuel-efficient V8 on the market.
Schmidt Chevrolet of Mount Vernon, 3423 Broadway in Mount Vernon.
When you hear the warm, inviting sound of a crackling fire, what comes to mind? A rustic campground? A cozy cabin? How about the new Good Samaritan Regional Health Center? Our new family lounges feature a lot of comfort you might not expect. Things like this. No, that's not a babbling brook or serene stream out in the countryside. It's a 2-story waterfall located right here at Good Samaritan. And that's not the only way we're raising the bar for patient comfort. We've added lush healing gardens, as well as wall after wall of beautiful artwork. all designed to create the perfect healing atmosphere. And if all this sounds like music to your ears, we encourage you to check us out. Chances are, we're not too far from where you are right now.
The new Good Samaritan Regional Health Center. Raising a hospital, raising the bar.
This is Mount Vernon Lady Rams Volleyball, powered by Community First Bank of the Heartland.
And we welcome you back to your Landers Collision Center's pregame show. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski alongside, and we mentioned before the break, talk a little bit about the landscape of Southern Illinois volleyball, and of course by that meant the postseason assignments, of course, that were released just recently by the IHSA. And you take a look in Class 3A, which is what we're concerned with here tonight. The Mount Vernon Lady Rams, of course, will be feeding into the West Frankfort Regional, which feeds into the Waterloo Sectional, which, of course, feeds into the Effingham Super. The other sectional feeding into that Super Sectional would be the Mattoon Sectional, of course. Salem, meanwhile, as we told you, the Lady Rams, of course, are headed to West Frankfort. Salem, meanwhile, has to head all the way down Route 50 to Troy, where they will be with Central, Mater Dei, Highland, and, of course, the host Triad Knights. That's going to be a pretty good regional, of course, for the Breeze team.
Well, the regionals are going to be pretty good, but I think having went to that Murphy sectional last year where those teams fed into 2 matches in one night, you are looking at the possibility of 4 pretty darn good teams advancing to Waterloo to play in that fantastic gymnasium. And, you know, you got Mater Dei and Central, same regional. You know, you're going to have probably a Benton be a favorite and come out of the Frankfort regional. All these teams setting back up again to have a reunion of sorts, but this time at Waterloo this year.
Well, no doubt about that. And, of course, you look at how things split. You have 2 regionals 11 miles apart. At Marion and West Frankfort, of course, some of the lower enrollment river-to-river schools are now in 3A this year, making a difference there. But you take a look at the Marion Regional, which will have Carbondale, Harrisburg, Heron, Marion, Massac, and Murfreesboro. Columbia will have Altsop, Cahokia, Columbia, Freeburg, Mascoutah, and Waterloo.
Wow.
And so then you take a look at the West Frankfort Regional. Other teams there are Benton, Centralia, Mount Carmel, Mount Vernon, of course, and then the host Frankfort Lady Redbirds. So on the right side of the 3A bracket in terms of the Waterloo sectional, I mean, obviously you can see some early favorites early on. Of course, Benton at the West Frankfort Regional would have to be an early favorite. Their record probably in the neighborhood of 17-1, I think, by now. Having another good season, of course, under Tony Phelps. But you look at maybe an Altsop in the Columbia Regional, possibly, or maybe even a Columbia, obviously.
Columbia had, excuse me,
yes.
We were in sectional last year.
Yes.
But tremendous match with they had last year. Oh, my gosh. That 2 matches last year at Murfreesboro. Benton Mater Dei was pretty good for a while. Columbia had a good match against Freeburg. I mean, quality volleyball in this Waterloo sectional that's coming up.
And that's just how crazy the postseason can be when you take a look at geography. The fact that Columbia and Freeburg were sectional semifinalists a year ago, but could possibly be a regional championship match or maybe even a regional semifinal match there at the Columbia Regional. Flipping the coin, looking at the Mattoon sectional, you have the Olney East Richland Regional, which has Charleston, Effingham, Mattoon, Olney, and Paris. Roxana will go up that way as they have Civic Memorial, Greenville, Jersey, Roxana, Taylorville. Taylorville goes to Roxana. And, of course, East Alton, Wood River. Lanphier, of course, will have Chatham, Glenwood, Jacksonville, Quincy, Notre Dame, Springfield, Lanphier, and, of course, Sacred Heart, Griffin. While Decatur, MacArthur will have Eisenhower, MacArthur, Monticello, Mount Zion, Rochester, and Springfield Southeast. So you kind of get the impression that whomever make it out of that Waterloo Regional could have a good shot up there at the Effingham Super.
Well, you have an opportunity to get out, and you know it's one of those deals where you sit and look around and you say, you know, if you can get out of that sectional, I mean, you're going to be battle tested. Number 1, number 2, you're going to have a lot of competition, and you're going to be ready to go for that hard road when it comes to super sectional time and beyond.
That's a quick look at Class 3A. It's a Class 3A matchup tonight. The Salem Lady Wildcats and the Mount Vernon Lady Rams. Big or small, Landers Collision Centers fixes them all. We'll take a break. This is Lady Rams Volleyball, powered by Community First Bank.
Friday Night Lights are back. The best in high school football content is right here at WMIX Sports. Don't miss area coaches and our panel of experts as the Saturday Sports Show revisits the region's most important games. We'll also recap the WMIXSports.com scoreboard, plus talk up other local sports. Look for the Saturday Sports Show after the 8 a.m. news on WMIX 940 and WMIXSports.com, powered by Crossroads Community Hospital. It's more than a hospital. It's what healthcare should be.
In this fast-paced world, wouldn't it be nice to simplify things? At People's National Bank, we have. At People's National Bank, you can have a free checking account with a Visa check card, online banking with bill pay, direct deposit, mobile banking, and receive your statements online. Call me, Monica Wilt, at People's National Bank in Mount Vernon today and get the products and services you deserve.
People's National Bank, serving Southern Illinois since 1909. Member FDIC, non-usage fees may apply.
Once upon a time, it was nearly impossible to find that perfect blend of luxury and fuel economy. Hi, Roy Schmidt, Chrysler dealer, Kingston Chrysler Center, Mount Vernon. The 2013 Chrysler 200 sedan provides luxurious options like leather, heated seats, and navigation without the frequent stops at the pump. You will find Uconnect technology that allows for hands-free use of your cell phone, keeping you legal while you talk. The Chrysler 200 doesn't just combine safety with luxury, it keeps you out of trouble. With 0% financing or a total of $3,500 in incentives on the 2013 Chrysler 200, we are guaranteed to find a payment perfect for you. Come see one of our associates at King City Chrysler, 1603 Broadway in Mount Vernon, or shop us online at kingcitychrysler.com. And don't forget our new express lane, fast oil changes and more for service without an appointment.
Watch the Lady Rams online at WMIXsports.com, powered by Ren Lake College.
And we welcome you back inside Changnon Gymnasium, WMIX, WMIXsports.com. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski alongside. We'll get to your Central Christian Church starting lineups in just a moment. But, of course, the final thought in our pregame show, sponsored by Landers Collision Centers, is just the fact that you have the 9-3 Wildcats, you have the 5-4 Lady Rams, a close matchup last year, a lot of talent gone from both of these teams from a year ago. All that equates to is really nothing. But in the grand scheme of things, hoping for good volleyball here tonight.
Hoping for some good volleyball match, and that's what we're looking for here. Is both teams have been signaled to the benches after the warm-up time, and we get ready to roll here at Changnon Gymnasium.
Ready
just
to roll
after the 8 o'clock hour.
Amen to that. WMIX Mount Vernon, of course, as we told you a little bit earlier, as it's about 14 minutes past 8 o'clock, looking to get underway here from historic Changnon Gymnasium. We'll honor America here in just a moment. We'll come back. We'll have your starting lineups presented by Central Christian Church. We'll go ahead and take that break. This is Lady Rams Volleyball, powered by Community First Bank.
This is Chase Landers with Landers Collision Centers. It's been said that in order to grow, you have to change. Very rarely anymore do insurance companies ask the phrase to go out and get 3 estimates. The new phrase insurance companies are asking is, would you like to take your vehicle to one of our direct repair facilities? This is a way for your insurance company and collision repair center to help relieve the stress you may have from your unfortunate incident. And as Landers Collision Centers has adapted to this forever-changing industry, we are extremely happy to announce that we are a direct repair facility for over 10 different insurance companies. It's likely that one of them is yours. From dealing with your insurance company, setting you up with a rental vehicle, lifetime warranty on repairs, and of course, Landers free lifetime detailing for qualified customers, Landers Collision Centers literally takes the stress from your incident and turns it back into a shiny new ride for you to enjoy again. Landers is here for you whenever you need us. Big or small, Landers fixes them all. 1-888-LANDERS. That's 1-888-LANDERS.
Too expensive to get back into shape? Not anymore. Ren Lake College's new fitness center is only $53 per semester. They've also thought of everything with universal machines, free weights, treadmills with dedicated TV screens, ellipticals, and more. Qualified dance instructors are also available. Or go at your own pace with DVDs that can be used in the exercise room. Best of all, it's open 7 days a week. Check out the Ren Lake College Fitness Center in the Marketplace off Potomac Boulevard in Mount Vernon. Or log on to renlakecollege.edu/fitcenter.
Hi, this is Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. Now is a great time to move your account to Community First Bank. With our new One Account offering the highest interest rate in the market, free checking, and CD specials delivered by people you know and trust, why would you not bank with the market leader in Jefferson County? We offer 5 locations with 7 ATMs and have been serving the Jefferson County market since 1906. Stop in and see why our bank is the fastest growing bank in Jefferson County. Community First Bank. Welcome back to Personal Banking, member FDIC.
Find us on Facebook. This is Lady Rams Volleyball from WMIX Sports.
And we welcome you back inside Changnon Gymnasium tonight, the Mount Vernon Lady Rams, and of course the Salem Lady Wildcats. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski alongside, Avery Barton with us. Holly Carroll is back at our Mount Vernon studio, and of course Thursday, make that Monday night volleyball action. Wow, it is a Monday. Of course, we'll get to know your Central Christian Church starting lineups here momentarily, of course, as DC will have those for you. But first, we tell you a little bit about Central Christian Church. Log on to thenewscentral.com to watch worship services, find ministry multimedia, and amazing messages for adults and youth alike. It's all at thenewscentral.com. Central Christian Church is loving God and loving people, of course. We need to get to know the Salem Lady Wildcats, being introduced right now over the public address system.
It'll be Anissa Rasul, Bethany Meyer, Amber Hayes, Kyla Cook, Haley Nielsen, and Brianna Ashby for Sherry Cook's Salem Lady Wildcats.
There you go. And, of course, Central Christian Church, where you can log on to thenewscentral.com. Again, find ministry multimedia and amazing messages for adults and youth alike. It's all at thenewscentral.com. Central Christian Church, loving God and loving people. Live with video right now at WMIXsports.com. If you want to take a view, we're glad to have you with us right here on WMIX as we meet the Mountford and Lady Rams.
Lady Rams will go with that lineup of everybody. Number 1, Manalita Overstreet. Number 2, Alexis Stewart. Number 10, Olivia Rios. Number 15, Rachel Kirsch. Number 21, Hannah Owens. Number 22, Kirsten McGowan. Number 25, Hannah Carbonero. Number 27, Micaiah Rush. And number 29, Whitney Jones. For Angie Higgins, Mount Vernon Lady Rams.
There you go. The Lady Rams are 5-4 on the year. Salem, meanwhile, of course, comes in with a 9-3 mark. Don't forget you can follow us on Twitter at WMIX Sports. We're on Facebook as well, facebook.com/WMIX Sports. Salem comes in wearing black shorts. However, they will have green tops with red trim. White numerics trimmed in red, kind of a Christmas theme. Whereas the Lady Rams will be wearing black shorts. 3/4 sleeve tops, of course. Those are black sleeves, though a white body. Orange numerics trimmed in black for the Lady Rams here tonight. The Lady Rams in the first game will go right to left. Salem will go left to right as you watch on WMIXsports.com. We'll have a scoreboard up a little later tonight as the Lady Rams and the Lady Wildcats get set here. It's a Wildcat-inspired broadcast week here on WMIX Sports as the Mountford and Rams will welcome the Marion Wildcats. Of course, that'll be Friday night, 6:30 your pregame. 7 o'clock is your kickoff from J.D. Shields Memorial Stadium. Pink Out Night. I understand you can still get your Pink Out t-shirts. Find more information, of course, at mvths.org. That's O-R-G. G as in Gary. Or Guy. Or Gato if you're Spanish, you like cats. Things of that nature as Avery Barton looks on. Elroy Barton.
Yeah. That nickname's going to stick,
yes,
I'm afraid.
It is. It's better than Otis and Mortimer.
His boy, Elroy.
Oh, it'll be Anissa Rasul, Bethany Meyer, of course, leading the pack for the Salem Lady Wildcats. We won't get you the starters again. Did those adequately a moment ago, though, but they are brought to you by Central Christian Church. This is going to conclude your Landers Collision Center's pregame show. Big or small, Landers fixes and now details them all. Give them a call at 1-888-LANDERS as we will get started at about 8:21 here from Changnon Gymnasium. Lady Rams Volleyball is presented by Community First Bank of the Heartland. Always bank on your hometown team. Community First Bank, home of the One account, featuring free checking and high yield interest. Member FDIC. There we go. Make sure the rotations are correct, and then we'll go. Your floor official will be Roger Campbell of Centralia. Your ladder official is Jeff Crow of the King City.
Parts unknown.
Truth and Consequences, New Mexico.
Yes.
Truth or and McFoley, who knows? Looks like it'll be Cassie Brashear on the serve. The senior outside hitter will start it off for the Lady Wildcats. 9-3 on the year, putting that on the line here in Jefferson County tonight. Here comes the serve. Good jump serve. It'll go into the back row for Stewart. Oop, off of the rims. Saved by Owens. Nobody there to bail out Hannah, and it's going to be a point for Salem to start things off.
Well, jump serve, you don't see that much. And the games that Mount Vernon plays.
It's the preferred methodology of many.
Preferred.
As Brashear will continue to service for the Wildcats up 1-0. It's into the back row for Stewart toward the far side. Carbonero sets up Micaiah Rush. Here comes, and it's going to be in the back row for the Wildcats. Picked it up, back to the front. That'll be Cook, the lefty. McGowan got a piece of it. Return back for Salem. That's going to be Cook. Ooh, setting Cook up the left-hander. He's going to go to the far corner for Carbonero. Now back to Rachel Kirsch, who's going to center it. It'll be Carbonero to get it across. Picked up by the libero, Anissa Rasul. Now back up front. Wildcats get the return. Up front, Carbonero. Make that Kirsch for the fist. Can't make anything happen. It'll be 2-0 Wildcats. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
We promised you a great main event here tonight.
Yeah.
2-0 as Brashear continues to serve. Uh-oh, there's a diving Stewart. Owens almost saves it, sends it near your viewpoint on WMIXsports.com, where they will go get the volleyball. It is 3-0 now, Salem on top here in this first game of the varsity match. They split the underclass matches. Mount Vernon took, of course, the freshmen. Salem took the JV.
It's funny when they kick a ball out into the stands, they always throw it out like play, kind of like a foul ball in baseball or ball in the dirt.
When it bounces around like that, you got to worry about the bladder. As this will be a long serve, of course, from Cassie Brashear, and that'll get the Lady Rams on the board, 3-1.
Unforced error, but the Lady Rams are on the board somehow. Serving comes along.
It is a 3-1 score. Lady Rams trailing by 2. Serve will come from the far court. It'll be Madalena Overstreet to serve for Lady Rams. We'll try to get her back on your screen here in just a moment as she will serve. There we go on WMIXsports.com. Hope you're enjoying the video tonight. Cook to the far side. It'll be set up. There is Haley Nielsen, blocked by the Lady Rams. And it'll be a point for the King City. It's now 3-2.
Kirsten McGowan hunting around the net. Got a block and a kill out of it.
So Overstreet will continue the serve. Oops. 3-2 now. Lady Rams trail by 1. It's right down the middle for Rasul. Good save there by Cook. Back to Rasul on the far side. Got it over. There's Overstreet in the back row. Needs some help. It's going to be Carbonero. Leaves it for Alexis Stewart, the libero. And that's going to be wide to the right. Point for the Lady Wildcats. It's 4-2. There you go.
Salem comes in 9-3. Played in the Carbondale tournament. Gritty little team.
As this is going to be a serve just outside to the left, it would appear. Good effort there by Caitlin Jett, but it'll be a point for the Lady Rams. They're back within 1.
A good read by Lady Rams. Let that one go. It was hooking from right side of one court to right side of the other, cross court, and it went out of bounds.
4-3. Lady Rams trail by 1 on the serve. Cook to the far side. Knocked across by the Wildcats. Good return there. Carbonero back to the near side for Hannah Owens. Sends it just a bit long. It'll be 5-3 now. Salem on top. Salem's 3 losses aren't any slouches. I believe one of those might be possessed by the O'Fallon Lady Panthers. That's just from a score I remember early on in the year on WMIXsports.com. 5-3, Lady Rams down 2. Good pass to the front for Cook. It's going to go back to the far side. Blocked the net, but Lady Rams couldn't get it over. Amber Hayes will pick up the kill, and it's 6-3 Salem. Your community, your choice, your bank, with 5 locations and friends and neighbors on staff who understand your needs. Community First Bank keeps it simple. Welcome back to personal banking. Member FDIC. Far side return cometh. Picked up by the Wildcats in their corner. That was Ashby with a piece of it. Hayes up front. Carbonero got a touch for the Lady Rams. Kirk's going to bring it over. It's going to be wide to the right outside. It'll be 7-3.
Little discombobulation by the Lady Rams right now. They seem to be out of sorts. A little unorganized right now, a little bit trying to find their rhythm in this one, down 4 in the first set.
Serve belongs to Brianna Ashby. Into the back row, Overstreet up front, Carbonero. Back to the near side for Hannah Owens. Blocked up front. Nobody there to back up the play for the Lady Wildcats. Lady Rams pick up the point at 7-4.
Got a good look that time. Middle of the floor, back to the left. Cross-court kill from Owens.
So, Rachel Kirsch, down 4-7, will take over the serve. One of your better rally servers. As I say that, I can jinx her.
The jinx.
It's into the net. It's 8-4 Salem.
Spacely Sprockets knocked that one down.
Coswell's Cogs.
Oh, remember that? Cogswell Cogs. Yeah, that's right. Spacely Sprockets.
8-4. Salem with the serve. That was Haley Nielsen.
That was a drop ball.
Yeah,
see that thing drop off the table? Just thunk.
Had some nice English on it.
Well, it had a off-speed curl to it. That's a nice serve.
Nielsen will serve for the Wildcats, up 9-4 in this first varsity set. Stewart to pick it up. It'll be up front. Carbonero back to the left side. It'll come. I should say near side for Hannah Owens. And that was blocked up front, but it's going to be a foot over the line on the Lady Rams. Make it 10-4 Salem.
And the thing about it is the server for Salem right now, half jump server. So she jumps up, and it's kind of like baseball. The guy takes a big swing. It doesn't go very far. That's kind of what happens here.
10-4 your score. Lady Rams are down 6 in the first varsity set. Here comes the jump serve. Off to the right side. That one looked like it might have been on the line, but it wasn't.
Wow. So I couldn't tell from here. Angle was bad for me.
That wasn't very good for me. I was just
that was a 5 and dime call.
I could have used some chalk there.
Nickel
Speaking
dime.
of which, yeah. 10-5. Salem on top. I'm picking up what you're dropping.
Catch you go.
Hannah Owens on the serve for the Lady Rams off of the ground. It'll go back into the corner. I saw some issues with it. Wasn't sure which way to go with that one. You could tell. And so that'll be an ace for the Lady Rams. It's 10-6.
That's what happens when it gets on you that fast. Body serve.
Sherry Cook will deliver some instruction to her libero, and here comes a serve from Owens. Near the same spot, this time picked up by the Wildcats. Cook up front. It'll go back to the back row for Ashby. Owens with the piece. It'll be Carbonaro up front. Jones. That is going to be a powerful slam, powerful spike into the back row. Salem some issues. It's 10-7.
Yeah, Whitney Jones had that great game the other night, player of the game. Picked up a little rhythm here.
So Owens will continue to serve. Down 7-10 in the first set. Here comes. Down the middle, picked up Ashby. Up front, Cook. Nice play by Kyla Cook. Just kind of the turnaround free ball, and it's going to be 11-7 now. Salem on top.
Had a Slurpee right by Mount Vernon. Caught him where they were moving around after the first hard hit.
So up 11-7. Here, of course, comes a serve from Rasul. It's into the back row for the Lady Rams. Kirsch for piece up front to Carbonaro. It's into the net. It'll make it 12-7. Rend Lake College brings you your video on WMIXsports.com. They can save you thousands on your college education. See how and apply online at rlc.edu. 12-7 Salem. Here comes the back row. Good dive by Stewart, still on the near side. They're going to try to center it now. Owens swings it across from the back. Good play by Salem. Cook's going to set up the spike, and that's going to be Bethany Meyer picking up the kill. Tipped out of bounds by the Lady Rams. It'll be 13-7 Salem on top.
Here's one totally off kilter. Justin Verlander, 10 strikeouts in 3 2/3 tonight already. Hey, look, I know that guy.
That's Jared Shaner, allegedly.
Will Avery tell him to get down? Let's see if he does.
He won't. He's
he won't. He better not.
13-7 your score. It's going to be centered by Carbonaro. Just clears it across. A piece of it from Bethany Meyer. Back to Ashby now. Rasul gets it across. Good play there by the Lady Rams trying to center to Whitney Jones. Ooh, nice block up front. That was by Bethany Meyer. They pick up a point. It's 14-7.
He had to squat down.
What a classy guy Jared
We'll
Shaner
throw
is.
him on here and chat with him. Oh, look at that ugly sweatshirt.
He wants quality video Friday night.
Yeah.
Seahawks, no less.
Seahawks.
It's a 14-7 match here in the first varsity set as we have a timeout on the floor. It's presented by the Medicine Shop, proud to sponsor the Mount Vernon Rams and Lady Rams. Dr. Eric Black and staff support the local community and wish the Rams the very best this season. Quick scoreboard update. The Mount Vernon Rams soccer team beats Centralia tonight by a score of 4-2. Tony Wilt brought you that update. Glad to help your family with all of their insurance needs. Give his office a call. Find him on the web at TonyWilt.com. Or, I say it all the time, do what I do. Look for the White State Farm Jeep around town.
14-7. Salem played with a lot of spunk here early on. The scouting report that I heard, right on, spot on about the Lady Wildcats doing very well here early on in this first set.
Well,
serving well, that's the key.
Exactly, and for a good program like Salem to go into that tough triad regional with the likes of Clinton County, that being Central and Mater Dei, it's unfortunate the placement because could easily go into another regional and maybe take it, but not saying that they can't. Just going to have their work cut out for them as the season progresses. So Rasul will serve up 14-7. Right down the middle to Rachel Kirsch. Up front it'll be Carbonaro looking to set up Hannah Owens from the back. To Rasul in the back row. Cook's going to set up somebody on the far side. Here it comes from Bashir. Just barely blocked up front, enough for Stewart to get a piece of it. Back to the near side from Carbonaro. Good play by Rush. Up front, nice play by Whitney Jones. Salem's going to try to make something happen here. It's Bashir down to the last chance. Wilsbach. Good pickup by Kirsch just beyond the attack line. Carbonaro sets up Jones. Nice free ball over the net. Little Olay free ball. That's 14-8.
Yeah, there wasn't much to that. Just got it over the net. And Salem was spread out pretty good. The center was open just like a donut. Oh, look who he's looking at.
Of course, Ford Square sponsors the WMIX Sports Mobile Studios, 1501 Broadway, online at FordSquare.com. You'll have to believe the incentives. Can't believe them. It's too tough on the Ford F-150 right now at Ford Square. Carbonaro back to the near side. Owens got it off. Wills back on the dive. It'll be Brashear trying to center. Good play by Ashby to get it across. Kirsch up front. Carbonaro. Oops, that's going to be McGowan to the far side. Good pick up by the libero Rasul. Up front, Cook. Back to the far side. Thought Salem was going to get the kill there, but a good play there on the dive by Rush. Now McGowan trying to sneak it in the far corner, but it'll be a point for Salem. It's 15-8.
He was checking out the video.
He wanted to see what it looked like, I guarantee you.
Yeah.
He doesn't have to worry. We don't archive his.
Nope.
Don't want to put the Rams at disadvantage. We do promise the Rams football video will be back after the season. Hopefully after Thanksgiving weekend,
That'd
if you
be
can
great,
catch my drift. 15-8 your score here in the first varsity set. Let's see what the Lady Rams can do on this after the Salem return. It'll be McGowan. Nice job of swinging it across. Oh, Cook had a nice setup there for Bethany Meyer. Just mistimed the leap, and it's going to be 15-9.
Mistimed the leap, and it looked like the bodden stuck in her hand a little bit, tips of the fingers. Seahawk sweatshirt. You don't see me wearing my shirt today.
How Carbonero on the serve, but a good job setting up from the back row to the front for Cook, who left it for Meyer to get the kill, and it's now 16-9, Salem on top.
You know the Lady Rams have only served 6 times in this first set.
Yep, hasn't been many. It'll be Cassie Brashear on the service. Here it comes on the jump serve. Right down. Nope, started to shift to the near side. Owens up front to Hannah Carbonero. Got over the top. Good play from the back row for Rasul. Back to the far side. That was Brianna Ashby. Lady Rams looking for their turn. They get it, and that was a tough play because coming around from the far side, you thought the Lady Rams were going to get another hit on it, but a little too much up front, a little distraction. Lady Rams pick up a point. It's back to a 6-point set, 16-10.
On a little bit of a roll here, Mount Vernon. Couple points back to back, actually 3. Trying to climb their way back into this.
That they are. 16-10 in the first set. Madalena Overstreet with the serve. Down the middle to number 14, Jet. Misplaces off the wrist. That's a tough one. It'll be 16-10. Don't forget, always bank on your hometown team. Community First Bank, home of the One account, featuring free checking and high-yield interest. The official voice of the Rams and Lady Rams. 16-11 into the back row. Jet again, able to find Rasul. Back to the front. Needs some communication there. That's going to be out.
Out, and plus they were over the line.
Unfortunate body control there. Haley Nielsen had to come out of the back row to try to provide some help side assistance. Didn't quite work out there. It's 16-12. I miss a point?
I got a comment here in a second.
Over there on the far side, a good play by Nielsen. Hit it where they ain't, so to speak. Overstreet gave it a nice dive. It'll be a point for the Wildcats, and it's 17-12.
I can tell why Jared Shaner has problems sleeping. It's 8:30 at night, and he's got a 20-ounce Mountain Dew chucking right now.
Oh, yeah.
And you notice how Salem moves the ball side to side around the net, and they're always not attacking the same spot.
Exactly.
That'll throw high school teams off.
And now Kirsch.
Yes.
Good play by Rachel coming up off to the far side. This is past a diving Caitlin Jett. Point Lady Rams. It's 17-13.
McCowan backward set that time off the hands. Behind her to Kirsch, and Kirsch is able to put it home. Vary your attack spots, and it'll throw some teams off.
On the near side, here comes a return from Ashby. Didn't quite get the deflection up front that the back row thought it was going to be from the Lady Rams, and it'll be 18-13 now.
Yeah, that one went off the hands of Owens. She had it ready to go. Unfortunately for her, went through her hands.
Here comes the serve, Ashby. Off of the ground, Lady Rams in the back row. That was just enough from the back to get it over, and a redirect up front from Salem puts them up 19-13. When you're looking for screen-printed T-shirts, hoodies, hats, or bags, seek out Winning Edge online at winningedgeusa.com. Serving Jefferson County and all of Southern Illinois. Ashby up front, Cook. Nice setup there up front, Nielsen. Picked up by Carbonero, but there was nobody there. The little campfire. It'll cost the Lady Rams 20-13.
It did. Again, that's a case. You saw 6 gals on the floor, and none of them were talking. That's why it dropped between them.
Ashby will serve in the back row for Overstreet. Up front, it's going to be Carbonero, leaving it to the far side, Kirsch. Got the deflection up front. Good save, Rasul to Cook. Ashby out of the back row. Good dive by Stewart. Was just enough to get over, and that's part of the problem. Salem had somebody there at the net, and they have the past few times. Hayes was able to pick up the kill, but they're just waiting on it as it barely cleared the net on the return.
Well, Mount Vernon had the campfire going, but Salem's getting some more points.
They're the ones roasting right now, 21-13, and that's just another missed time play by the Lady Rams on a far near side return. It's into the net, 22-13, Salem. Tony Wilt brings you the scoreboard updates here on WMIX and WMIXsports.com. Like a good neighbor, State Farm agent Tony Wilt is there. Is this going to be a kill? Nope, not a kill. It's going to be long from Hannah Owens. Make it 23-13 as Salem has really come alive over the past few serves. Ashby again, 23-13. Picked up by Kirsch. It'll be Stewart bumping it up front. It'll be left to Whitney Jones. Gets it across. There was Jet in the back. Cook's going to set up to the far side. Was that Hayes or Nielsen? Nielsen got a touch that time. It was blocked the net by the Lady Rams, who will pick up a point. It's 23-14. Red Lake College offers over 100 degree and certificate programs for thousands less. Log on to rlc.edu. Find full description on each course. Apply online while you're there. Lady Rams applying to keep this one going a little bit longer. Down 23-14 in the first set. Good play by Owens. In the back row, Jet for Cook. Now to the far side, Hayes. Hayes finds a kill. Put it just in front of Madalena Overstreet, who gave it one heck of a dive. Unfortunately, couldn't get it. And it's going to be 24-14. Set point here for the Wildcats.
Yeah. It's a pretty dominating performance here so far.
Haley Nielsen will have the serve, up 10, 24-14. Overstreet, the bump up front. Carbonaro going to set up on the near side. Owens lobbed over the top, pick up by Ashby. Kyla Cook, the lefty, able to do a little misdirection for the Lady Rams. Salem wins this first set 25-14. We're live from the WMIX Sports Mobile Studios driven by King City Chrysler. We'll take a break. This is Lady Rams Volleyball from WMIX Sports.
Complete. That's the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois with a full sports medicine clinic, state-of-the-art MRI, a spine care team that focuses on pain management, arthroscopy specialists offering total joint replacement, hand surgery, and complete rehabilitation services. Doctors Chow, Poole, Ahn, Kowalski, Freehill, and Smith stand ready to serve you today with offices in Mount Vernon and Centralia and satellite offices in Benton and Nashville. Find out more online at orthocenter-si.com.
The tradition of fine vehicles and great service continues at Second Chance Auto. They've been providing quality cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs for families like yours for over 33 years, and many are priced under $10,000. Plus, most have a 3-month or 3,000-mile warranty. And great financing available with instant approval. No gimmicks, no pressure, just honest deals on great vehicles from your friends and neighbors at Second Chance Auto, living and contributing back to the community they serve. Located on Route 142 East in Mount Vernon, call 244-458.
Backaches, bad hips, creaky knees? Why not try aquatic therapy? The Ripley College Aquatic Center has more than a swimming pool. Try a 6-lane, 75-foot lap pool, along with a whirlpool 10 feet in diameter and a 10-foot by 20 hydrotherapy pool. Aquatic therapy is very affordable. In many cases, the tuition is waived entirely. With special access and dressing areas for the elderly and physically challenged, getting in the water is easy. Experts are on hand to assist with various areas of aquatic fitness and rehab. Call 437-5321 extension 1207 or visit rlc.edu.
Hi, this is Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. Now is a great time to move your account to Community First Bank. With our new One Account offering the highest interest rate in the market, free checking, and CD specials delivered by people you know and trust, why would you not bank with the market leader in Jefferson County? We offer 5 locations, 7 ATMs, and have been serving the Jefferson County market since 1906. Stop in and see why our bank is the fastest growing bank in Jefferson County. Community First Bank. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC.
Streaming worldwide at WMIXsports.com. This is Lady Rams Volleyball from WMIX Sports.
And we welcome you back inside Changnon Gymnasium. Lady Rams Volleyball, of course, presented by Community First Bank of the Heartland. If you're tired of big corporate banking, you have a choice in Jefferson County. Community First Bank is at home in Dixon, Woodlawn, and Mount Vernon. Welcome back to Personal Banking, member FDIC. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski alongside. Avery Barton is here with us. Elroy. Ollie Carroll back at our Mount Vernon studio. So glad he could join us tonight.
Death look there.
I don't think he doesn't. He has no clue.
He didn't hear the Elroy reference.
No.
He did now.
Now, yeah.
Well, speaking of now, it's now or never for Mount Vernon. A 17-minute first set in which Salem was very dominating. You got to pick it up a notch here in the second set to get back into this one.
Well, of course, Salem did take the first set 25-14. Now they'll go over the rotations and lineups here before the second set for the Lady Rams, of course. Looks like the libero Stewart ready to check in, but it'll be Hannah Owens, Whitney Jones, Anna Carbonaro, Micaiah Rush, Rachel Kirsch, and Kirsten McGowan. So Stewart checks in, of course, for Whitney Jones, and away they'll go. For Salem, it looks like it is Bethany Meyer, Kyla Cook, Brianna Ashby, Rasul, Jatz, and Nielsen. Here comes a serve from Carbonaro right down the middle to Rasul. Picked it up in the back row up front. Cook looks set up. Nice play by Meyer, but a good pickup by Kirsch on the near side. Centered pass to McGowan from Carbonaro. Good dive, Rasul. Nice play by Cook into the back row for Lady Rams. Going to set it up front for McGowan. Dug it out of the net after the Salem return. Cook's now looking for the setup. Now comes to the near side. Good play by Salem to get it across. Made something out of nothing there. Still scoreless. First volley of the second set. It'll be Cook to the far side. Picked up by Nielsen. What a play by Kirsch to Carbonaro down the middle. McGowan able to send it to the back row. Jet picks it up on a bump up front. It'll be Cook setting up to the near side. Ashby will get the kill. Sent it into the near corner for against a diving Stewart. Just couldn't quite come up with the dig, and it'll be 1-0 Salem.
Second straight set, Salem takes the lead. They led the entire way in set number 1.
Serve from Bethany Meyer. It'll be Lady Rams on the final try. It'll come from Kirsch. Jet in the back. Cook up front looking for the near side. There's Ashby into the far corner for Owens. Now up front is Carbonaro leaving it for McGowan. Just over the top, Cook picked it up. Now back to the near side. It'll come. That is Meyer into the net. And we are tied at 1. That was one good play. Make your own great play when you open a Community First Bank free high-yield checking account that earns cash back. Just ask for one. Member FDIC. Tied at 1, as a matter of fact, in this second set. Madalena Overstreet, who happens to be number 1, gets off the serve. Ashby on the far side leaves it for Cook. Nice tip by Nielsen. Good job by McGowan. Good return by Salem. It was off the antenna, off of the net. Owens tried to dig it out. Overstreet couldn't get there to help out in time, and it's going to be 2-1. Great effort, though.
Yep, good effort. They're playing hard. Just can't get anything their way right now.
Sherry Cook will fix the antenna. Many might know her better as pretty well the official scorer, statistician of the Salem Invitational Tournament.
Here's a stat. Peyton Manning already tonight, 15 of 17, 148, and 2 touchdowns.
Nice. Salem serve up 2-1. Stewart dug it out to the far side. Owens flashbulbs went out on that one. It was so impressive. And now we're going to have a violation on the Lady Wildcats. It'll be 2-2.
Yep. First time the match has been tied at any time besides 0-0.
You can see Chrysler drives to WMIX Sports Mobile Studios. Check out the all-new redesigned 2014 Jeep Grand Cherokee at the Jeep Celebration this month.
Harrisburg lost in 2 sets tonight to Carbondale.
Wow. Lady Rams off the serve, tied at 2. Good job there by Nielsen, trying to sneak that into the back row. Cook off the Lady Ram return, sends it back to the far side. That was Hayes. Nice spike by Hayes, but a good better dig by the Lady Rams. Jones sends it across. Cook going to bring it back to the near side. Nielsen blocked up front, almost a joust, but not quite. Cook with the left hand will bring it over. McGowan up front. Carbonell's going to leave it near side. Rachel Kirsch over the front row. Ashby picked it up in the back. It'll be Cook now to the near side. Rasul came up from behind. No communication there for the Wildcats, and the Lady Rams get a 3-2 lead.
First lead tonight for the Orange and Black, and Kirsten McGowan will go back to serve and see what she can do back here.
See what McGowan can do. Up 3-2. Just clears the top of the net. Up front, it's going to be Cook. Ooh, nice play there over the top for Nielsen. Good touch by Carbonell. Kirsch back to Carbonell to Jet in the back row for the Lady Wildcats. Up front, Cook. Nice play there. That'll come with high ratings for Nielsen on the kill in the near corner. We're tied at 3.
A lot of people. Very impressed to see the student section over behind the visitors' bench tonight in the chair seats. Not bad filled, and considering there's a sophomore game here tonight. JD.
We're tied at 3. Oh, that was almost a great play up front by Salem. Brashear had the right idea. Try to sneak it in the near corner at the half line. It's going to be 4-3 now as that went outside. It'll be Lady Rams with the serve.
She tried to curve it because she thought the defender was going to come up and didn't do it.
Good play by Kyla Cook up front. A little bit of a redirect with the left hand over the back. Now tie things up at 4. Keeping the Lady Rams on their toes here with 5 Jefferson County branches and responsive quality service for all of your accounts. Community First Bank would like to be the first to say, welcome back to personal banking. Member FDIC. The libero at Rasul with the serve. Oopsie daisy. That's going to be off of the back row attack there for the Lady Rams. Out of bounds. It'll be 5-4 Salem on the unforced error.
Jump serve that time. Had a little mustard on it.
Here's Rasul's jump serve. Hits the top of the net cord and stays into the net. We are going to be tied at 5 in this second set. Salem took the first set 25-14. Lady Rams trying to force a third. JV went 3 sets tonight. Freshman, however, went 2. Lady Rams swept the Wildcats in the freshman match. Tied at 5. Owens on the serve, and that one is going to be just to the outside. It'll be 6-5 Salem.
Lady Rams 1 of 5 tonight in serves in this set. Only have 5 of 10 in the first set. Not good playing a team like this.
Wow, the lefty Cook who has some movement on the serve. Owens got a piece of it to the far side. Lady Rams did eventually get the return. Now it's left up front from Meyer. It was blocked, and now she gets a second try and gets the kill. It's 7-5 Wildcats.
Stayed with it. Impressive job staying with it that time. Got an extra point out of it.
Red Lake College can save you thousands on your college education. See how and apply online at rlc.edu as they power our high-quality video streaming on WMIXsports.com. The lefty Cook with the serve. There it'll go. Right down the middle. It'll be Kirsch to pick it up. Right of the circle to be Carbonero. Looking back to the far side for Jones. Wildcats turn this time. Meyer's going to leave it for Rasul. Gets it over the net into the back row for Owens. Up front, Carbonell leaves it for Whitney Jones. Will she get the kill? Nope. There's a good dive out of the back row for Wilsbach. Lady Rams get it over from Carbonell. Rasul picks it up. It'll be Cook back to the far side. Here comes Ashby. Floats it over the top. Picked up in the back row for Stewart to Carbonell. Centered. Back to the left side for Rush. Now Cook gets it back from Ashby. Floated it well into the back row. Stewart up front. Carbonell leaves it for Jones. Good play by Rasul in the back. And now Rachel Kirsch makes a last-second decision to try to get that one. Ended up being a point for the Wildcats.
A long rally by both teams that time. And then Mount Vernon, I think she had to play it because I think it was close to being in. I think she had to make an attempt at it.
As this serve will just clear the net cord, and now a nice redirect up front again. That is one of the strengths of the Wildcats. Good net play by Bethany Meyer, the middle hitter that time. It's 9-5.
Might need a timeout here if Salem scores another.
I think so, as Cook will have the serve into the back row for Kirsch. Carbonell looks for the far side rush. That looks like it was just long. It'll be point for Salem. It's 10-5.
Yeah, boy, she was so close, just inches. Coach Higgins staring things over, looking to set for Salem.
So Cook to the left side this time. That's going to be just a scant long. That'll be a point for the Lady Rams now. Back within 4. It's 10-6 in the second set. Lest we forget, Salem did take that first set, 25-14. You can see that, though, on WMIXsports.com. But good to remind you on the radio every once in a while. As the serve will come from Stewart. Down 10-6. Rasul a piece of it up front. Cook's going to center it back to Rasul. Good play by Kirsten McGowan. Salem, a lack of communication as they're all bunched up near the center circle in the front row. Good play by Lady Rams. That'll be into the net. Unforced error there, and it's going to be 10-7.
Salem looked like a covey of quail out there at one point, all huddled together in a mass.
No doubt.
Waiting to be flushed out.
Of course, your community, your choice, your bank. With friends and neighbors on staff who understand your needs, Community First Bank keeps it simple. Welcome back to personal banking. Member FDIC. So Caitlin Jett, the senior, splits time at libero. And hit her. It'll be 11-6. Ooh, and a dime by Owens. That's going to be an ace. It's 12-6.
Wow.
Salem now doubling up.
She could throw that at the major league level. She'd make a few million a year at that slider. That had some hard cut to it.
4-2. Rams soccer beats Centralia tonight. That scoreboard update presented by Tony Welts. Here comes Jett on the serve. It went to the outside. Good pickup by the Lady Rams. That's Rios. Cleared the net into the back row. It goes for Jett. Now up front. Good tip over by Meyer. Carbonell is going to leave it for McGowan. Here comes a play up front. Nielsen got a play. Now Meyer got a touch after the Lady Ram block. It'll be Carbonell back to the center circle for McGowan. That's wide right. It's 13-6, and the Kitties are up a touchdown.
Yeah, and you hear the chatter from the green, red, and white. A lot more chatter on that end as far as setting up and getting themselves in position.
Always Christmas in Salem with the green, red, and white. Good serve there from Jett. Lady Rams got the return. It's Rasul up front. Cook leaves it for Meyer. Good play by Stewart on the dive. Went to one knee. Back to the far side for Rush. Swing and a miss in the back row for the Wildcats. It'll be a point for the Lady Rams, 13-7.
Kaya Rush, by the end of this year, I think, is going to figure out volleyball is something that she's very good at.
So Rachel Kirsch will return. It is Kirsch, McGowan, Rush, Carbonero, Stewart, and Owens. Down 7-13 on the Carbonero serve. Rasul in the back row. Cook looking set up to the near side. Nielsen came up just short. It'll be 13-8.
Yeah, hit it downward too close to the net. Mount Vernon down 5. Similar scoring pattern in the first set and the second set here tonight.
As Carbo will have the serve. 13-8 is the Salem lead. They won the first set. It's in to the back row for Rasul. Nice play up front by Kirsten McGowan.
Wow.
It's 13-9.
Free ball back up to the net, and Kirsten put it away. Said, don't bring that around here. She was waiting there. It says, hammer it.
Tired of trailing.
Yep.
13-9 the score. Carbonero with the serve. It'll be off to the near side. Good bump to the front. It'll be Cook back to the near side. Nielsen off top of the net court. Great vision by Stewart. Carbonero back to Stewart at the attack line. It'll be into the back row for Salem. Up front, Jett to Cook. And it's into the net off of Meyer. Nothing the Wildcats could do. It'll be 13-10. If you're tired of big corporate banking, you have a choice in Jefferson County. Community First Bank is at home. And Dick signed at Woodlawn in Mount Vernon. Welcome back to Personal Banking, member FDIC. Nielsen to Cook. Back to Nielsen on the near side. There it is. Split the defense in the back row. Nothing they could do there. Salem the point. It's 14-10.
One of those where they move around. They attack at different spots along the net, middle, left, and right. And after so long, you can't keep up with it.
14-10 the score here in the second set. Here comes Stewart got a piece of it off of the serve by Jetta. Or no, that was Meyer. Ashby for Salem. We'll get it back from Cook. It's in the back row for Owens. Stewart gets it up front to McGowan. Nice clearing there by the Lady Rams. Cook set up on the far side. It's off the top of the net. Nothing that Hayes could do, but hit it twice. It'll be 14-11.
That had enough ricochet on it. If she might have let it go on, Salem might have been able to get a return on it, but didn't.
So Madalena Overstreet will take over the serve, down 11-14. Here in the second set, Lady Rams looking for a third here on a Monday night from Changnon Gym. Far side, Ashby blocks the net.
Yeah, it was out. I could see from my perch here at Changnon that was out.
So 15-11 as Ashby will serve. Just clears the net. Good play by Stewart. There is Nielsen coming back with authority, but Overstreet dug it out. Salem look for the turn. It'll come from Rasul. There is Overstreet again. Carbonero's going to center it for McGowan. Into the back row, Rasul. It'll be Cook up front. Nielsen comes at it. It's going to be long, but did somebody touch it?
Yep.
So it'll be 16-11 Salem.
I could hear it from here. I heard a tip from here, and the referee was right on top of it.
Brindley College powers are streaming at WMIXsports.com. Now see how you can save thousands in your college education. See how and apply online at rlc.edu. Off the Salem serve, up 16-11 to the far side. It'll be Owens into the net at 17-11 Salem.
Mount Vernon struggling here. Now that may need a timeout if Salem scores again.
Ashby to the left. It'll be Hannah Owens to Hannah Carbonero. Now to Alexis Stewart in the back. A little miscommunication there in the back. Not much they could do between Rasul and Jet. And the Lady Rams cut it to 5 at 17-12. Salem took the first set, 25-14. McGowan on the serve up front. Good play there between Nielsen and Cook. Lady Rams get it on the far side from Hannah Owens. That's going to be long. Was set up nicely by Carbonero.
Yep.
It'll be 18-12.
Swung and hit it and didn't follow down on it. Drive it down into the floor in the play.
I like not following through.
Yep.
That's exactly what it is now I think about that. Captain Obvious, Mr. Hugo. Ooh. It is Monday indeed. Glad to have you with us from Changnon Gymnasium. Nielsen on the serve. Lady Rams looking for the return. Kirsch had to lean back on that one. Was able to get the return. Now the Wildcats' turn. It'll be Hayes floating it over the top. Beyond the attack line, Carbonero. Kirsch leaves it for Whitney Jones. Had a big night against Marion. Now Cook up front. Nice play by Hayes, but a better play by Alexis Stewart. Now it'll be up to Owens to get it across from Carbonero. Good dive from the back for Salem. Carbonero gets it to Kirsch. Sneaks it in there. Rasul, a great play. Redirected by Cook. Great volleying back and forth between the Lady Rams and the Wildcats. Now Owens gets the kill. Split the defense in the back as it was set up to the far side. It's 18-13.
Yeah, Mount Vernon need that in the worst way. Salem had them on their heels, off balance, and Mount Vernon's able to get it in.
As Rios will check in. She'll have the serve down 13-18 here in the second set. Tony Wilt, State Farm, bringing the scoreboard updates all season long. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Find Tony in his office. Look for him online at TonyWilt.com. So they're going to have some net play up front. Final touch for Lady Rams will be Carbonero. They clear. Rasul on the dive. Now back to the near side. Good play by Salem. That was Brashear. Lady Rams can't get the return out of the back row, and it'll be a point for the Wildcats. It's going to be 19-13.
Critical point here. If Mount Vernon wins this, you got a halfway shot to get this back and get set two. If not, the odds swing against you.
19-13 the score in the second set. Lady Rams are down 6, trying to force a third set. Carbonero got the return. Meyer got a touch. Now it'll come back to the near side. That's going to be long from Brashear. Point for the Lady Rams. It'll be 19-14. So it'll be Hannah Owens on the serve, needing to volley some points. Down 5, 19-14. Lady Rams only scored 14 in that first set. That would already be an improvement, and it is on the ace. It's in the back row. Not much they could do there. Now 19-15. Lady Rams are back within 4.
Second ace for Hannah Owens tonight.
Off the ground, serve into the net. Point to Salem. It'll be 20-15. The WMIX Sports Mobile Studios are driven by Ford Square at 1501 Broadway in Mount Vernon. Find them on Facebook or look for their inventory online at fordsquare.com. Cook the lefty on the serve in the back row for Rios. Up front near the attack line. Carbonero's going to leave it for Rush. Floated over the top. Cook picked it up front. Ashby's going to send it back to the near side. Brashear blocked the net. Salem had one more hit to get it over. They did. Good play by the back row for Salem. Now setting up Whitney Jones off the top of the net cord. Lady Rams were down to their final try, and it's going to be 21-15 as the Wildcats pick up the point. Not quite what you needed if you're the Lady Rams.
No.
Cook the lefty on the serve. Nice movement, as we told you earlier. It'll be into the net on the Rios return. Point Salem, 22-15. When you're looking for embroidered hats, golf shirts, jackets, award trophies, plaques, medallions, or ribbons, seek out Winning Edge. Online at winningedgeusa.com, serving Jefferson County and all of Southern Illinois. Lady Rams on the return, trailing 22-15, and by golly, it'll be too long on the return. It'll be 23-15 Salem. Yikes. So we'll have a bit of a delay here. Shoots eye possibly. With 5 Jefferson County branches and responsive quality service for all of your accounts, Community First Bank would like to be the first to say, welcome back to Personal Banking, member FDIC. Good play there by Jones on the return. Off of the Salem serve. Far side it will be Ashby. Rios gets a touch. It's back to the front. McGowan leaves it to the far side. Good play by Rush. Off balance, got the return. Ashby the near side for Brashear. Blocked up front. This one's going to be poked outside, though, on the return. And it is match point for the Wildcats, 24-15. Yikes. Of course, your community, your choice, your bank with 5 locations and friends and neighbors on staff who understand your needs. ComFirst keeps it simple. That's Community First Bank of the Heartland. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Far side, Carbonaro. Last chance. Good job by Jones. It'll be Cook setting up to the near side. Brashear. That just snuck it in the left side. Should be a point for Salem. And that's going to win it for the Wildcats, 25-15. So Salem wins 25-14, 25-15. They win in straight sets. We'll tell you all about it in the Schmidt AAA postgame show. This is Lady Rams Volleyball, powered by Community First Bank.
I'm meteorologist Dave Bowers. We'll look at your next round weather. A pleasant evening and then a clear sky overnight, a low of 48. Tomorrow times of cloudiness and sun and warm, high 78. Tomorrow night partly cloudy, milder, low 57. On Wednesday, mixed clouds and sunshine and warm, high 79. Thursday's going to be mostly sunny and quite warm, high of 84. And we're up to 86 on Friday with a good deal of sunshine. Next round weather from WMIX, Mount Vernon, Illinois.
Who has Ford certified sales and service technicians? Schmidt Ford of Salem. Who has a huge selection of new and pre-owned inventory? Schmidt Ford of Salem. Who gets top dollar for your trade-in? Schmidt Ford of Salem. Where should you buy your next vehicle? Schmidt Ford of Salem. Come join our growing family. Shop online at schmidtfordofsalem.com or give us a call at 618-548-1711.
Protect yourself and the ones you love by getting a flu shot at the Medicine Shop Pharmacy. It's the smart and healthy thing to do. Just walk right in. No appointment is necessary, and no prescription from your doctor is required. The shot is no cost to Medicare primary beneficiaries with Part B. Here's pharmacist and pharmacy owner Eric Black.
We have a seasonal flu shot event, which is not just one day, but usually 4 or 5 days that we schedule nurses to come in and give shots. I can also give shots to anybody who can't make those specific days, for example.
The Medicine Shop is also offering flu shot clinics. Here are the dates. Get your flu vaccine between 9 a.m. and 6 p.m. on Tuesday, September 24th, and Thursday, October 3rd, Monday, October 7th, and Tuesday, October 8th. If you're homebound, every effort will be made to schedule a home visit. Call us if you require the service. The Medicine Shop Pharmacy, 2339 Broadway in Mount Vernon, or call 618-242-8776.
Ren Lake College and Southeastern Illinois College are teaming up to provide safe lane training for Southern Illinois. Safe lane training is for professionals in the oil and natural gas industry. RLC and SIC are offering this 8-hour safe lane course for only $95. Classes will be offered in Carmine, Harrisburg, Ina, McLeansboro, and Wayne City to start. Call 618-437-5321, extension 5804 for more information on safe lane training from Ren Lake College and Southeastern Illinois College.
Hi, this is Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. Now is a great time to move your account to Community First Bank. With our new One Account offering the highest interest rate in the market, free checking, and CD specials delivered by people you know and trust, why would you not bank with the market leader in Jefferson County? We offer 5 locations with 7 ATMs and have been serving the Jefferson County market since 1906. Stop in and see why our bank is the fastest growing bank in Jefferson County. Community First Bank. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC.
This is Lady Rams Volleyball from WMIX Sports. The Schmidt Chevrolet postgame show starts now.
And we welcome you back inside Changnon Gymnasium for your Schmidt Chevrolet postgame show. 3423 Broadway in Mount Vernon. And inventory available online at schmidtchevrolet.com. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski alongside. Lady Rams fall to Salem in straight sets. 2-0, of course. 25-14, 25-15 is your final. And Salem just kind of came out and was a little too strong.
Didn't take much. I mean, this Lady Wildcat team gets their 10th win of the season in pretty fine fashion and a quick match here tonight, winning in straight sets.
Straight sets indeed. We'll have some stats for you here in just a moment. We need to take a break on your Schmidt Chevrolet post-match show. When we come back, we'll have those stats. Lady Rams fall here tonight to Salem at home. Back in action on Thursday. We'll tell you more about all of that here on your Schmidt Chevrolet post-game show. This is Lady Rams Volleyball, powered by Community First Bank.
High school sports are back, and your source for scores is WMIXsports.com. Also, find archived local sports broadcasts, video highlights, national sports headlines, and more right at your fingertips. Listen and watch live WMIX sports broadcasts from your desktop or any mobile device. Need a score? Want to see a sick dunk? Miss a game? Didn't get up in time for the Saturday sports show? That's right. It's all at WMIXsports.com. Another free service from Winners Broadcasting. WMIXsports.com.
People's National Bank understands how much small businesses mean to a community. That's why we've been supporting the local economy of Southern Illinois for over 100 years by providing commercial loans to area businesses. And our loan decisions are made right here in Southern Illinois. Hi, this is Kevin Young, commercial banker for People's National Bank in Mount Vernon. Stop by today to find out what a true community bank is all about.
People's National Bank, proudly supporting local businesses since 1909.
I cannot believe it. I can't remember a time when Ford F-150s had such huge discounts. Hi, Roy Schmidt Ford dealer, Ford Square, Mount Vernon. We must clear out the 2013 Ford F-150s to make room for the new model year. This means massive discounts on America's favorite trucks. Save up to $12,000 off MSRP on a new 2013 Ford F-150. With over 30 in stock, we are sure to have the right truck for you. From tuxedo black, metallic, to Adobe, from silver to race red to blue flame, from XLTs, FX4s, to Lariats and beyond. We have all the colors and models ready to get you to work. Come see one of our sales associates to get the best savings on the heavyweight truck champion at Ford Square, Mount Vernon, 1501 Broadway in Mount Vernon, or shop us online at FordSquare.com and find us on Facebook and Twitter.
Follow us on Twitter at WMIX Sports. This is Lady Rams Volleyball from WMIX Sports.
And we welcome you back, Changnon Gymnasium, an empty Changnon as the Lady Rams fall in straight sets to Salem, 25-14 and 25-15. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski alongside Schmidt Chevrolet, our next-door neighbor, as a matter of fact, at WMIX Sports. They're at 3423 Broadway in Mount Vernon, and inventory online at schmidtchevrolet.com. Avery Barton lurks around here somewhere. Holly Carroll back at our Mount Vernon studio, but not much left here, but we need some stats.
Madeline Overstreet had an ace and 6 digs. Alexis Stewart, 6 digs. Olivia Rios had a dig. Rachel Kirsch, an assist, a block, 2 digs, and 1 kill. Hannah Owens, 2 aces, a block, 7 digs, 2 kills. Kirsten McGowan, 2 assists, 2 blocks, 2 digs, 2 kills. Hannah Carbonero, 3 assists, 2 digs. Micaiah Rush, 2 digs and a kill, and Whitney Jones, 2 blocks and 2 kills for the Lady Rams tonight.
Well, there you go. That's a look at your stats. Lady Rams falling straight sets to the 10-3 now. Salem Lady Wildcats. Lady Rams are back to 500 at 5-5, but 25-14, 25-15 is your final score. We'll take a break, come back, get you a player of the match here tonight as the Lady Rams do fall to Salem. They're back in action on Thursday against the Cahokia Comanches again. We'll tell you more about that a little bit later on your Schmidt Chevrolet postgame show. We need a break. This is Lady Rams Volleyball from WMIX Sports.
This is Chase Landers with Landers Collision Center. It's been said that in order to grow, you have to change. Very rarely anymore do insurance companies ask the phrase to go out and get 3 estimates. The new phrase insurance companies are asking is, would you like to take your vehicle to one of our direct repair facilities? This is a way for your insurance company and collision repair center to help relieve the stress you may have from your unfortunate incident. And as Landers Collision Centers has adapted to this forever-changing industry, we are extremely happy to announce that we are a direct repair facility for over 10 different insurance companies. It's likely that one of them is yours. From dealing with your insurance company setting you up with a rental vehicle, lifetime warranty on repairs, and of course, Landers Free, lifetime detailing for qualified customers. Landers Collision Centers literally takes the stress from your incident and turns it back into a shiny new ride for you to enjoy again. Landers is here for you whenever you need us. Big or small, Landers fixes them all. 1-888-LANDERS. That's 1-888-LANDERS. Hi, this is Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. Now is a great time to move your account to Community First Bank. With our new One Account offering the highest interest rate in the market, free checking, and CD specials delivered by people you know and trust, why would you not bank with the market leader in Jefferson County? We offer 5 locations with 7 ATMs and have been serving the Jefferson County market since 1906. Stop in and see why our bank is the fastest growing bank in Jefferson County. Community First Bank. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC.
Don't just dream about a better job. Go get it with scores of programs that take 2 years, 1 year, or even just a few months to complete. Red Lake College is your gateway to a career you'll love. From nursing to coal mining, from computer programming to cosmetology, and everything in between. Red Lake College is affordable, convenient, and ready to get you trained for your new job fast. Call us at 618-437-5321 or visit us at rlc.edu.
This is Mount Vernon Lady Rams Volleyball, powered by Community First Bank of the Heartland.
And we welcome you back inside Changnon Gymnasium. Lady Rams fall in straight sets tonight to the Salem Wildcats, 25-14, 25-15. We need a player of the game here on your Schmidt Chevrolet post-match show. And all in all, what a great night here for the Salem Wildcats. Not so much for Lady Rams, as they do have another match this week as they will travel to Cahokia. Unfortunately, we will be unable to be there due to our commitment to St. Louis Rams football, as St. Louis will play San Francisco on Thursday night.
Looking through the stats, Kirsten McGowan had a nice game in and around the net, a couple assists, a couple blocks, a couple digs, and a couple kills. She was kind of a stat stuffer extraordinaire tonight.
Works for me. I thought she had an excellent night, especially, up front. Communication was good, I thought, which is one of those things that I always notice. So Kirsten McGowan is our player of the match tonight here on Lady Rams Volleyball. That's going to be it for us tonight. Of course, we'll remind you the final score as Salem takes it in straight sets, 25-14, 25-15. For Danny Czerwinski, for Avery Barton, for Holly Carroll back at the Mount Vernon studio, for everyone at WMIX Sports. Thank you for listening to Lady Rams Volleyball on WMIX and watching online at WMIXsports.com. Until Friday night, it'll be a 6:30 pregame, 7 o'clock kickoff. Pink Out Night as the Mount Vernon Rams will welcome the Marion Wildcats. Still information to be found on Pink Out Night. You can find it at mvths.org. Still some time, I believe, to make some T-shirt orders as well as some jersey orders as well. Hope you'll support that cause. For all those aforementioned folks at WMIX Sports, I'm Chris Hugo. Good night from the King City.